Hello. Well, at this time of year, with the weather we've been having, even I don't mind being indoors. Coming home to a warm house after a day being buffeted around the countryside is a real pleasure. And for me, it's also an important time to reflect on what has been and enjoy the memory of special moments and perhaps particular realisations, or as I could call them, epiphanies. I'm just back from Somerset, where I had a great day ponderously wandering around the marshes, binoculars in hand, enjoying the spectacle of 1,000 swooping lapwings, hundreds of golden plover rising into the sky before dropping to the ground, and the brooding menace of a stunningly handsome marsh harrier patrolling the borders. I don't know if you've ever had an experience where for some reason you impulsively take a different turn on a journey and are then gifted with something incredible. I responded to an impulse to head to a different point on the marsh, somewhere I'd never been before. I stepped up onto the seawall, my eyes fixed on Wales, beyond the mud and the chocolate-coloured water of the Bristol Channel. And I begin orientating myself to the coastline. Cardiff is obscured by a steep holm, now an island, but once it was a solitary hill, before the ice melted and the sea came. But then my eye catches a flick of a rust-coloured wing rising from the scrub, and I lift up my binoculars, expecting to see another marsh harrier. But the movement, the shape, the size aren't right. As my brain begins to click through all the possibilities, the bird turns its head and a circular face looks straight in my direction. Owl, I whisper to myself as I reach for my phone that contains the complete Collins bird guide in app form. Can you see him? A voice asked to my right. Short-eared owl. There's 2 more over there. So for the next half an hour, I walk the perimeter of their hunting ground, marvelling at their sweeping flight and defiant roosting on the ground, surveying anyone who has the audacity to admire them. I think I get as much pleasure from retelling the stories of moments like this as I do from the original experience. And it's in reflecting on such experiences and making sense of them that something of the divine becomes apparent. I think I often go through the same process when I see something unexpectedly. First of all, nothing in particular, minding my own business. Next, I think I might have seen something, but I'm not sure. Then, realisation begins to dawn that there's something special. The process of checking and working through all the possibilities. And after that, I confirm for definite what it is I'm looking at. And then finally, I can be lost in the delights and wonder of what is in front of me. It occurs to me that this is an experience of an epiphany, a gradual realisation of something important, something sacred. Life is perhaps made up of epiphanies, realisations about God, creation, each other, and ourselves. I think as we walk our spiritual journeys, we need to be prepared to take a different path occasionally, to be ready to notice, to work things out, and then to enjoy the wonder of it all.